Fez are live.
Ron and Fez are live. 7 to 11 weeknights.
Baltimore's FM Talk. Live. 105.7.
Back with your buddies, it's the Ron and Fez Show. Ron Bennington, Fez Watley with you.
All right, Fezzy, a little later on, in about a half hour, we're going to play...
Yeah, what do you want?
We're going to play What Do You Want, where you come up with the show topics and Fez and I have to follow along. So that's just basically open phones coming about 20 minutes to a half hour. So make sure you got some stuff to talk about tonight, 866-277-4969. Now, first, I noticed that our intern, Sydney's back in here. Sid, can we count on you now?
Here every day.
You're on the one more night rule as of this point. You miss one more night, and what did Phil Collins say?
One more night.
And then what?
Don't know.
We won't be able to bring you back here as an intern. That's what he says in the song. You're an intern who's lost 3 days in the last 7.
Yeah.
How does that happen?
One was the license suspension, and then I needed 2 personal days.
Now, the personal days were spent drunk down at the beach.
No, it was no drinking during the personal days. It was.
Were you at the beach?
No, I was actually on my way back the first one, and then at home the second one.
I want to see this new license. I want to see
the same one, but they just reprinted it up. It's the same license.
Does it have an issue date on it?
Yep.
Is it today?
Yes.
All right, damn, he's got me.
He doesn't have you. Most jobs, it doesn't matter. What's the story? You got to get in. Now, this was your peak. You're working for us. You came up with the...
Yeah, what do you want?
Yeah, what do you want? That was your big thing. But I got to tell you the truth. By the way, where's Perrynoid at? We haven't seen him since we came back from vacation. I know that's his voice on there.
Yeah, he's been at home. I guess doing nothing, really.
What's going on between you two? You guys were the buddies.
We decided to move our separate ways.
Why, again, this time? Is this Perry dropping you again?
No.
Like a bad habit? And he's not home because Perrynoid, when I mentioned him earlier, she says she can't reach him either. So he's MIA. Not that you would care anymore, huh?
I haven't tried to reach him.
And you were supposed to keep an eye on him.
I remember when he was your best friend, and now where are you? You're moving on with your new friends, your drinking friends.
Tommy's my new friend.
Tommy who, Bateman?
Yeah.
That's going to take you places.
You can't hear him. You need a friend you can hear. Tommy Bateman is like having an imaginary friend.
This is like Horton carrying around the Who.
All right, so this is it for you. No more I got my license suspended stuff.
Right.
Here's Bill. Bill, you're on Ron and Fez.
Yeah, what was the reason for the suspension on the license?
I had a late ticket.
He didn't say. He said he just got it suspended. What was the reason for it?
He says late ticket now.
Late ticket? Then they're not gonna give him his license back unless he goes to court or he pays the ticket and/or another fine. And it's not something that usually happens in a one-day turnaround.
Yeah, I paid the ticket.
Now, how are you familiar with this, Bill?
I'm a police officer.
All right, you know what you might have to do is arrest him tonight when he comes pulling out of here. What time are you leaving?
I know where you guys are. I've been over there a couple times.
You stay for the hideout every night?
Yeah.
All right, so the hideout ends at what, 1 o'clock, Dubs? I mean...
Yeah, 11
1 o'clock.
11
to 1?
Yep.
Okay, 1 o'clock, be ready. What are you driving?
Chevy Blazer.
All right, Chevy Blazer, pull it over.
Honestly, no, what I'm trying to say is he never had his license suspended. That whole thing's bunk.
Why don't you do this? Because he's basically calling you a liar, Bill. Why don't you work him over with a nightstick tonight?
How about my dog? That would be better.
Let the dog loose on him, and if you want, Fez and I will stand on either side holding up coats so nobody can videotape it.
That'll work. I'm down with that, guys.
All right,
I'm glad I brought my coat tonight.
Thank you, officer.
All right, bye.
All right.
Maybe dog justice is the only thing you understand, Sid.
All right, what happened between you and Perrynoid? What's the big breakup at this time?
Cameron was actually going to give us an hour to do a...
Obviously, he was going to give you an hour. I begged him. As a matter of fact, so did Dubs.
Yeah. And in this hour together, and Perry says now he doesn't want to do it.
What kind of work were you trying to do?
Like create bits and stuff to get the hour.
Give me an idea from one of the bits that you won't create any for our show other than...
Yeah, what do you want?
For the show that you're actually interning for.
And that homoerotic thing that you did with Stalker Patty, which, by the way, just weirded me out.
One of the ideas was I call CSB and ask why they stole $10,000 from me.
All right. I'm going to tell you right now, that's not going to get past Cameron.
No, I wouldn't be actually calling the school. Perry would be the...
Oh, you know they're a sponsor, right? Here at the radio station?
Yes, I do.
And you want to run down a sponsorship.
So Perry would be like playing the president of the college?
Hello.
The director, yeah.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, doctor.
And you're wondering why this thing isn't flying. You got handed the chance of a lifetime. You could have been the new White Riot.
If only. Yeah, so he just didn't want to do it. And
you know what to do? Go home, get depressed again, hang yourself with a sock. So you actually broke up with Perry this time, him not breaking up with you.
Right.
Wow.
I think you're the bad influence on him.
Yeah, I do too. Because I've seen Perry at his highs and he's never around you. And then whatever's happening between you guys seem like the lows. I can't wait till Perry comes back, tells us he's a new man, he's changing his ways, and wants to make another run at it.
That should be any second.
Ron and Fez, you can trust me in 2005. No more chicks. I got rid of the crazy chicks that were bringing me down. Whatever happened to that abortion radio program where it was you, Elfish, and Perrynoid?
That was the original Cosmic Circus.
What happened there? Who let down who there?
We all kind of split up.
Like a bad band?
Yeah. Elfish kind of left out.
What was Elfish's problem?
Yeah, it was the drinking.
It's always the booze, Fez. Always
That'll
the
do
booze.
it. That's the real friend.
Yeah.
That's what happens.
Me and my old Budweiser. I drink alone. You ever hear that?
Yes.
Who's it by?
My dad says it all the time.
No. It's George Thorogood. Before you act like your dad is the pride of Newark, Delaware.
His dad is George Thorogood.
Yes. Who's your uncle? The Motor City Mad Ted Nugent? What kind of classic rock and roll home you running over there?
His aunts are the Destroyers.
Well, speak of the devil, Fez, and I do mean the devil, it's Elfish. Hey, Elfish.
Hi, Fezzy.
Hi, Satan.
Hey.
What can
What
can we do for you tonight, Elfish?
I hear you guys are going to be showing up at Dave & Buster's.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be August 12th, Thursday night, broadcasted live.
Why don't you come, get in the crowd, and Wonder Boy will ignore you.
Well, what else is new? It's pretty much par for the course.
What happened with the Cosmic Circus, Elfish?
I don't know.
I'm hearing it was the bottle.
Sydney was a young man.
I heard it was the bottle.
Well, it happens.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes I go that way. God only knows.
So what did you do? Empty a bottle and then stick the show in it and throw it out to sea?
Don't start fast. I was just thinking that perhaps maybe an Elvis song.
What, you want us to play Elvis now?
No, I mean at the...
We're not taking requests.
At the gig.
I don't know if anybody even remembers Elfish anymore. You haven't been around in, what, 6 months?
Yeah, how long ago was that?
Oh. So spank me on my ass.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like it'll be a draw like last time. People were looking forward to seeing Elfish.
I'll wear the suit. You want me to wear the suit?
No.
Who remembers the suit to even know what you're doing?
The whole thing made sense last year. You used to kind of hang around the show and be part of it.
I barely remember it.
I'm trying to pull my life back together, okay? Help an old man
comeback
out.
tour.
You'd have a better time in mixing another drink, Elfish.
Oh, God. I'm trying to help Sydney out.
How is this helping Sid?
I don't know.
I just think the Elfish days are just gone. I mean, we're not going to bring out those singing belly button acts that you used to see on Real People.
I would. I'd have one of them out in a heartbeat. You want to do a singing belly button act, Elfish?
I'll do it.
All right, you work out the singing belly button act, and you can do it. Do an Elvis song.
Bringing back Elfish is like bringing back Shields and Yarnell. Who is going to remember this?
If you can do the singing belly button act as Elfish, yeah, then that would be great. But I don't know. I don't want you just screaming at somebody who's trying to help you like you did with poor crazy Jen.
Oh, please. I don't want to be associated with that.
That was you. It's not you being associated. You did it.
Oh.
You screamed at her.
Sorry about that.
How will anyone...
Whatever happened to the old funny Elfish? I plead innocent of all charges.
We don't get that anymore. No one
I know.
remembers the catchphrases to do them.
And when I say it...
That's your new thing. You're the gang guy.
Sounds like someone's pouring
I'll
scotch.
plead innocent of all charges.
See, that could have been so much funnier.
But she fat screwed it up.
Yeah, why don't you just say, what you talking about, Willis?
That would be great.
It's that old now.
Yeah, it's not working for a Selfish. Singing
like
belly button could be the future for you.
I'm like a 70s star that's...
Hey, isn't it
ended up...
whistling belly button anyway?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You got to do the whistle. Now, when you say you're a 70s star, you're actually in your 70s. That's the problem with that.
Do you know how the whistling belly button act goes? Do you remember that much?
Yes, I can do it.
Where you have the giant hat over your head and arms?
I'm not doing that for you, Pat.
All right, so then you're not going to do it.
I'll do it.
And you got eyes painted on your nips, and your belly button looks like your mouth, and you're whistling.
That'll be a great radio bit.
Yeah, it's a radio bit.
I plead innocent of all charges.
I'll plead innocent of all charges.
I don't know, Elfish. Why don't
It's up to you guys.
Kick it around with Sid. Maybe Sid can write something funny for you.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, are you getting in trouble like Paul O?
Now who's whispering?
It's my wife and my daughter-in-law.
What do they say? Hang up on those guys?
No, they're just saying they're going out to get whatever they're going out to get. I'm not involved in it. That's funny.
He doesn't get it.
Ask them if there can be 3 whistling belly button acts.
Hey, don't start fast.
But don't use your belly button. All right, Elfish, we tried.
Hey.
You get a hold of Sydney, okay?
All right, I'll talk to Sydney.
All right.
Hey, anybody picks whatever song they pick, I'll do it as Elvis.
No, we already said no to that. That's the old bit.
It would be like, ladies and gentlemen, here's Lumpy Rutherford.
Who?
See?
Oh, jeez.
From Leave It to Beaver.
Who?
See?
Oh, now I get it.
Why does he know all these kids' names?
I don't know, Elvis. Hold on for a second.
You're the only one calling Lumpy Rutherford a kid at this point.
Says, can we help Elfish make his comeback?
There is no way we can do this.
Let me check with Sid. Sid, what do you think?
No, I don't think so.
Dubs?
Impossible.
All right, Elfish, we're still kicking it around. Would you break out your own window? No, we're not going to work on it. You have to work on it.
Whatever you want me to do, I'll do.
No, you won't. We already asked for Whistling Belly Button, and you said no.
Are you drinking again, Elfish?
No, I'm not involved in that.
That's when you were funny.
You sound just smashed.
How much did he used to drink when you were with him in hotel rooms?
At least one.
I'm so glad that question went another person's way.
I'm telling you the truth. Then you guys used to go rent.
Yeah.
What's she screaming about, Elfish?
I don't know. Somebody's screaming. I'm not involved in that.
Is Paulo's wife with you?
Would you just do your movie reviews, Elfish, so we can move on?
Now, see, we could move that way.
I'll plead innocent of all movie reviews.
I'll plead innocent of all charges.
That used to be funnier. What are you saying, Sid?
We all used to stay at the Breezeway right down the street. And Elfish here would go through at least a whole bottle of Jack Daniels in one night.
So that was like a fifth?
Yeah, how much was it? Like a liter?
It's a liter or a fifth of Jack.
What's the screaming going on, Elfish?
I don't know. There's people outside yelling.
Sounds like Silence of the Lambs where you live.
Someone walked outside and stepped on broken beer
I'm
bottles.
not carrying bodies around. There's not body parts.
All I heard Elfish was, put the dog in the basket. Put the dog in the basket.
It rubs the lotion on its skin.
I don't know. It used to be funnier. All right, Elfish. Well, you work with Sid, all right? You, Sid, and Jack get together and work on something funny. Okay? But right now, that's your kid?
No, it's my daughter-in-law.
What's she yelling about?
I don't know.
She yelled party.
What's her name?
Jackie.
Put Jackie on the air with us.
From the Witness
They're
Protection
outside.
Program.
What?
They're outside. My wife and she. I can't deal with these people. It's too much.
Are you supposed to leave with them?
No, I'm not going with them. I'm not allowed.
Then why are dogs barking?
What do you mean you're not allowed?
Yeah, well, there's things, you know.
Ankle bracelets involved?
Don't start, Fez.
Are they going out to party?
Oh, why are they screaming again?
Someone drank all the scotch.
I don't drink scotch.
I'll play those involve scotch drinking. I don't know.
Just say hi, Jackie.
Hi.
Jackie, what's going on over there?
She's not allowed to talk.
Oh.
Go take her. Do what you're going to do.
Tell him my mom's going to Russia.
It's not my fault.
Why is Mom going to Russia?
I don't know.
Put Jackie on the phone.
Too late. She's outside.
Russia's the vodka bottle.
Or is Jethro
Don't start, Dove.
Where are they out? Are they heading out there to late night bindle?
I don't know what they're doing.
I'll play those of old charges.
See?
How many people are we going to talk to now where they have a screaming woman in the background?
Get his wacky Jackie back.
I can't do that because she's already left.
She's your stepdaughter?
Yeah.
How old is she?
No, that's my daughter's girlfriend.
What?
It's your daughter's girlfriend, and you called her your daughter-in-law.
Yeah.
So those two hook up? Don't start, Fez.
Oh, really? Your daughter-in-law?
You got a problem with that?
Your stepdaughter dates her?
Yeah.
Have you ever seen them naked?
No.
Why do you sound like you're lying?
You want to?
I don't like the way this is going.
We'll give you the web address.
Yeah. No.
It's I plead innocent of all charges.
Yeah, this isn't working. All right, Elfish, call us later. Wow, does that sound crazy? I've been in meth houses that seem like they're better well run.
I guess the act we really want is Jackie and her gal pal.
Anytime that he's not asking the listeners for money, I think we're up ahead of things, though. If you're familiar with PayPal, perhaps you can help me out a little bit. Things have been bad since I passed away 27 years ago.
He doesn't go to PayPal. He goes to Drinking Buddy.
Are you drinking tonight? Do you got Miller Lite? Have you seen your daughter-in-law naked? Party! He used to be so funny. What happened, Fez?
He used to be a joy. He used to be my favorite.
Yeah. You and him were close for a while.
Yeah.
Well, now I'm talking like him.
You're just making the memories worse.
I played innocent of old charges.
Sid used to be my favorite. Elfish used to be my favorite. I just got to quit having favorites.
Yeah, you do. Well, isn't your new favorite, what's his name, Chapin?
I never really said he was my favorite.
Didn't he email you today?
Yeah, he did. He sent me a really lengthy email about trying to help out with the show.
Well, why doesn't he just talk to Dubs and the Quiet Man?
Well, that's Bateman?
Yeah,
well, that's all part of the email, Ronnie.
Yeah.
He says, I've been asking Tommy what I can do for him in the show, but he never really seems to know.
Well, he's saying, but he just can't hear you.
You need one of those horns where Tommy's speaking right into it.
It's all I heard from was boil that dust speck, boil that dust speck. He's Horton.
So he says he'd love to be able to do more for the show, but he's still learning all the ins and outs. And he gets to the office, and no one seems to know what it is he should be doing, and they won't give him any instruction whatsoever. And he's been a fan of the show for a long time, and he feels that he's hurting it because no one's giving him any direction.
What, you take him under your wing?
Oh, I don't think I could give him any direction either.
Sure you can. Come on in here, Chapin. And every time Chapin comes in, I want to hear Taxi by Harry Chapin. That's his new theme music. Chapin, I think you're a together young kid. I like what you're doing. You want to be doing more, right?
Yeah, I'd love to do more.
I want you to stick to Fez like glue.
Okay, I can do that.
I want you to shadow him. Fezzy, this kid's going to make it in this business. And it's not just a puka necklace. There's things that he's doing that I feel strongly about. Dubs, can you help him out a little bit?
I can definitely help him out more. I kind of have been leaving the intern stuff to Tommy, but I can bring him in and do.
You know what? We got to get Tommy. We got to get him one of those speakers, like that he can type into it, and it starts to speak for him.
Kind of a Stephen Hawking thing.
Yeah.
We get one of those setups.
It's a brief history of radio.
Because so far, the interns are just confused getting directions from the dust speck.
Well, I can't. Put on that dust speck.
Bateman, I can't hear you.
Tommy, stop being afraid of us and get involved. Take your toe out of the pool and dive in.
I'm diving in.
Look at this long email I got this morning.
Tell the kid what to do. You know why you're not telling him what to do? You haven't gotten comfortable hopping in either.
I'm still figuring out what I'm doing here.
Maybe be in the room every once in a while. Be a part of the show.
I have nothing interesting to add. I'm Al Dukes without the humor and craziness. Which is sad.
Now, you somehow got past Cameron, right?
Yeah, I don't know.
What do you want to take? Neck slaps? Is that your angle?
No, not
You want to get drunk and knock over a foosball table?
That would be actually kind of fun.
Break out your own car window, whistling belly button act, something.
Stomach stapling? What are you looking for? You want to do reviews while your wife screams at you? What's big for you?
I don't know. I have nothing to add. That's the problem. I don't know where I fit in here. I don't know where I even fit in anywhere.
Why are you having a breakdown?
Because I'm on the spot and I have nothing witty to add.
Why are you swinging on that mic like it's a Tarzan vine?
I gave Chapin a job today.
What do you think of Chapin's work so far?
He's hard work. He could answer the phones a little faster, though.
Oh, come on.
All right, until you learn to get the phones down, then he'll move you up to the next position. But I like the kid. I think he's got moxie. I think he's got gumption.
What about panache?
I don't even know what that means. Is it a nut of some kind?
I don't know, but it sounds delicious.
Starving.
So Chapin in his email said, I'm sorry to bother you this early. You realize email isn't an alarm clock or a telephone, right? Where this went off and got me out of bed?
Look, it takes a lot of courage for this young man to backstab Tommy and get to you. And that's something I like that he's doing.
I appreciate the info on the dust speck.
I wasn't necessarily trying to backstab him.
No, you did. It's good. In this business, that's good. I'll tell you something you got the look of. You could be an alt-rock DJ.
You know, I'd like that. That'd be a lot of fun.
You have that look. You have some kind of a crazy name. You know how they all have the name like the Slicer or something? For some reason, that's roller derby. Alternative rock now.
Yeah, it's only a one-word name.
Yeah.
So just first names, really.
Yeah.
You could go by, like, C.
Yeah, and you be doing very, very well for yourself there. So let's get them all involved with that.
Now, the way you address the email, hi, Fezzy, that makes me a little uncomfortable.
I'll put Mr. Watley next time.
All right, now, that's Eastside Dave. Fezzy, you remember when you were in his position when you were a kid?
Yes, sir.
What did you do? What did you do to step ahead?
I did everything.
Yeah.
I went through that paper, top and bottom, every day, looking for anything that the show could use.
Well, you remember when the host wasn't nice to you,
right?
And ignored you. How did you get over?
I just kept coming in. I just kept doing it over and over again. I wasn't going to take no for an answer.
Well, except for that one time when you left for a while.
Oh, yeah.
And I had to bring you back. But you see what he's saying? This is what you're getting from Fez. You're only going to get a little bit at a time. What he's saying is you got to jump over every hurdle.
Persistence is key, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I turned in one thing and it didn't get used, I turned in 3 more.
Well, I used to turn in everything to Wonder Boy, and then he'd sort of write his name on it and turn it into you guys, so it was kind of hard to get anything through.
All right, Wonder Boy was a backstabbing pimp. We all know that.
Okay.
I even heard that from another friend of his, that he goes, hey, did you like that bit I gave you guys? And it was, some news thing. And I just got it from Wonder Boy. I never knew it was from Gary. All right, we're going to take a break here. When we come back, we're going to play...
Yeah, what do you want?
It's your turn to be heard on the radio. Any topic you want to talk about. 866-277-4969. 866-277-4969. Pick up that phone and be heard. We'll even send a couple of the callers into the big-ass prize closet. Give us a call at 866-277-4969. It's open phones. Anything you want to discuss, it's the Ron and Fez Show.